Hey everyone, it's Matt. It's been a very long time since I've done an update. A lot of things have been going on. It's been very hectic with having the newborn. She's now 7 months, so starting to slow down on that, but wanted to get this long overdue update out, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, I wanted to start in the big city area. Um, so I've put a couple different buildings in the back. I have also built up quite a few more new buildings. So this area now has every building that it needs. So now I can go in and start putting in, the actual streets and the curbs. So that's going to be the next thing to do in this city. Coming around, I have a new construction site. So it's a new high-rise that's being built. I have a crane that I was able to get off of eBay. I believe that they're out in the UK that they develop it. I just have to put like a hook coming down, just kind of make that area up so that way you can see, like it's pulling up a, piece of girder or something for the construction site. As you can see, almost all of my cars now have car cards. There's still quite a few that don't. It's kind of hard when you have 5,000 rolling stock and 1,000 engines, but it's slowly coming along. Slowly getting all of them done. It's just the way that I'm going to keep track of all the cars and do car forwarding, everything like that. So that's what I've gotten done. That's primarily what I've been working on. Right over here, I got a little bit more scenery done. This is a brewery house. In the back here, I'm going to have two grain silos, just so that way, when the covered hoppers come in, they drop off all the supplies that are needed, to all the hops to make the beer, and then they brew it inside and ship it on out. Coming along, again, more of the car cards, a little bit more scenery. I have to say, I have finally gotten around with some help from a friend of mine to starting to put all the turnouts in. So we've started on that. Still a very long way to go, but we have started on it. Now I will show you that in a minute. I've got some more of the corn. I have yet to been able to install it. Farm scene again. Coming around, we're now into Cannondale. This area has gotten a lot of work done. You can still see all the car cards. I have to fix my Quick Trip. Ended up having a cat get up here and take it down. So that will be getting fixed. But I've been working in this area trying to get this area kind of finished up. All the wires have been dropped for the fire trucks. All the wires dropped for, sorry about that, for all the lights. So I just have to go under and hook everything up. And then as I come down the road here, I've been working in the Taco Bell area. You can see I just put down the sidewalk right there, and then just the little pavements on the side for the side entrances. I got my Slick Oil Company all done up to the riverbed, and I have the bridge out right now because I've been working in the area. But this is where the that large bridge goes across. In fact, it's right there. So that will go right there. These are 1x4s that I cut down and then rounded out on a belt sander. And I still have to really weather them up, but I'm happy with how they're turning out. As far as the riverbed, I'll move some of the stuff so I can kind of show you what I've got planned. So in this area right here, this is going to be kind of like a beach area. And for that, what I actually have is a 3D printed pontoon boat. That's just going to sit like that. And I'm going to have, you know, kind of like an anchor line coming off of, you know, the back and the front, just so that way it's anchored in, and, you know, put some people out on the beach area right here, you know, either like a grill or, you know, they're going to be sunbathing. I don't know. Still haven't figured that part out yet, but that's what I'm going to do right there, just to kind of add a little bit of detail. Now, off of the main coming across on this side, this went into what was my log company. That has been completely ripped out and redone. Now it is a manufacturing company, and I will move some more stuff to show you. I apologize. It is a complete mess up here, just because I've been doing a lot of scenery work. And as I get this building to sit in its place. Okay. So what I have set up now is, I'll move that back. So I've got the one line right here that comes so that they can load or unload boxcars or what's needed. This one right here, this is for scrap going into gondolas, and then this is just a holding track. You can see I've got the Southern engine there. Thinking about repainting that. Not 100% certain on that, but that's going to be the facility's switcher. I still have to go back and kind of redo the pavement along the ties because that kind of seeped away. But I just put down this part right here to cross, and I've been doing some of the hills. Now, a lot of people have asked, what do I use? This is actually just grout. I just mix it up in a cup, scoop it out. You know, I usually have a glove, like an EMS glove, and, you know, just scoop it out, put it on, and then just kind of just spread it out. And that way it kind of stays. And as you can see with the slope, I mean, it actually stays pretty well intact. So I'm very happy with how that's turned out. And this area has really kind of opened up because it was so jam-packed with stuff for the logging company. So I'm really happy with how that's turned out. As we come along this way, again, not a lot has changed. Only things that have changed, you can see, got the switch right there, and then if I can get to it, the one it's hidden right now behind the tree. There it is. So those just have to get bent over and put in and put in place, and they're ready to go. Again, more of the car cards, a lot of the car cards. And yes, it does have power on the rails, so I just don't have any trains running just yet. But then coming along here again, I've got all of these set ready to go for the turnouts and all the crossovers. So I'm very happy with that. Coming along this way, as I come down, I've done some reorganization and some cleaning. Also a little bit more scenery, but the intermodal facility is kind of coming along. I'm happy with how that's turning out. Again, right here, the auto rack facility. Got all that set up. Then, you know, 2 more engines that have my maintenance away train. So those are just sitting off on the siding. But again, a lot of car cards have been cut out, and I have to thank my wife for that, because I don't quite understand how I was able to, but I talked her into cutting them out for me. So very thankful for her for that. She probably curses me out every time I print out a new batch, but very thankful for what she's done. And I'm really thankful for my buddy Eli for helping me get all of these, the tortoises all in place and getting them ready to go. The other thing that I have done right over here The double diamond that goes to the other side, I have finished that track work. So what I'll do is I will slowly kind of pan over. I apologize how fast, but the bridge right here is now all connected, and all the track work back here is all done up. You can see I've got 2 diamonds that cross over and go on the outside. So when those cross over, they come around and come around this way, the back side of the engine facility, and back out. So very happy with how that's turned out. Not gonna lie, this area was probably the hardest track work I have ever done in my entire life. Even right there, because I'm gonna show you, this is at eye level because you're standing on the stairs right here. So there's no real way that you can get to it. And even if I go down lower, now you can't even reach up to it. So it's a very hard area to work. And with working that area, I had to really reach over. Because again, that's as far as I can go. So this area was not fun to do, but I am so glad that it is done and over with. All I have to do is kind of just scenic it up, and it's good to go. So very happy with how that's turned out. Nothing really has changed on this side. You can see I've got more of the tortoise machines ready to be installed. And then I have all of my DS64s ready for, for all the turnouts to get programmed. Coming around this way, the only thing that I have done work-wise on this side is right over here. This track right here used to connect in right here, and because it's going to be in a tunnel, I didn't like that, so it's just going to end right here. Going to have a just an end, so that way no train can go past, and I'll just have a dummy train kind of sitting, waiting for it to, get like a green signal from like I'll put a signal in right over here, so that way the engine sits here, and, 2 cars can sit there inside the mountain, just to kind of give it a little bit more detailed look. But that's all that I've done on this side. I really have to get working on the scenery over here. I just have not really been able to. Down below, again, all the engines all have the car cards. And as I turn around to my staging, you can see all of these all have the all their car cards as well. I still have to print out all of them for the rolling stock. So I know the wife will not like that, but well, we're getting close to the end of it. So you can see I've got quite a lot of cars in the storage facility. Then as I swing around again, you can see the Norfolk Southern. All of those all have their car cards. That's the engine storage. Then as I come back up, one thing that I have done that has been a little bit of a change. I don't think it was on the last update that I did, but right here. So this is the line that goes into the diamonds that I just made. So it'll come over, you can cut across to go up and over into that yard for engines, or you can continue on this for the main line, come across here, and I kind of made my own, whoops, sorry about that, my own little area right here, because this is a curve, but it's also where that goes up. So that was kind of interesting, trying to get that all set and glued in place. But I've added this little area on so that way this is kind of like a little reversing area for it. and it goes right into the third main line right there, and into the rest of the layout. So very happy with how this is coming along. You know, again, this side has been more of the focus, especially with you know, getting all the turnouts in, you know, the tortoises, so that way these will start being controlled. And on the fascia, I'll have a small little diagram of the area with the number of the switch, so that way as you're coming along, you can see, you know, in the diagram where it'll be and what number it'll be, so that way you can get that switched without having any worries. Or it'll be set up through the computer. And the other thing I want to say thank you to is I've been able to get a majority of my signals in. I do have another order coming in, some more of these to kind of finish off little areas that I've missed. But with that being said, very happy with how everything's turning out. I have this little gadget right here that all it is a, if it'll focus, a Kato truck. There we go. And just has some resistors onto an LED. And when you put it down on the track, it tells you if you have track power. So it's a very nice tool to have. Just kind of a neat thing that someone in my club in Milwaukee made up. I think he sold them for like 10-15 bucks. I've got a handful of them. But they work out great. They are definitely a lifesaver. Like I said, I have 2 more of these coming for to govern this side of the tracks. So that's all that I've really been working on. I mean, like I said, the biggest thing has been all the car cards, very little bit of scenery, but trying to get back in the swing of things now that we've kind of understood our daughter's habits. So, you know, at 7 months old, still learning everything. So it'll be a fun, you know, couple of years until I can get back up here on a very regular basis. But I do have the curbs that I still have to put in place. But I just finished up doing the scenery right here and right back here. So very happy with how that turned out. Trying to work in Cannondale to get this area all kind of finished up and move on to the next section, which will be this little area right here. And once I can get this area done up, then I can move on around the bend. I'll finish up on the farm area and continue on into the city. So my whole goal for this is I don't want to do what I don't want to do is go on and put all the grass down, put a couple trees in, and then keep going, come back, do some detail, go over there, do some detail. I really want to focus on one area, get that area done, move on, and only do a small section at a time. So even though this is quite a large section, it's just one industry, so that's at least nice. So, you know, this will be one area to work on, and then the river and the dam in the back, as you can see right there, which the river just kind of comes across right there up to the dam. I'm gonna have a walkway across there, some photo etched walkway, but it'll just be kind of like a flood control gate. I'm gonna move something so you can kind of see what it looks like underneath, which I'm just trying to go with something simple here. So the dam's kind of just a little floodgate controlling it, but that's all that I have for right now. Like I said, I really want to go through and get all the detail work done on Cannondale, get this area done, and move on. So with that being said, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. I apologize. It's been such a long time since I've done an update. But I do plan on doing updates more regularly now that my daughter now kind of has a schedule that she's somewhat attentive to. So hopefully with that being said, I will see you guys in another month. Have a good